So just about set now. And towing the slab, Marcus Stroman. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
705.
And the right-hander deals. Into center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a foul out of play. Crawford gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The other way. Well, they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that. Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Randy or Rosarena will hit next. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
The pitch. Jason Dominguez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And that one is lifted in the air. The Rosarena after it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Aaron Judge.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Aaron Judge, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch
third,
strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after one. Back in the Bronx. And now here's the veteran DH, Jorge Polanco. That's off the mark. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Luke Raley. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that one clips the corner. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Next pitch just misses. 1-2 to count.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Dominic Canzone stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
This one smoked out to left. Rosarena makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. No score here in the second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Goldie off of first with 2 away.
Come on, Austin.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And a slider in there for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. The Yanks lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ben Williamson. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Second baseman, Cole.
And now the rookie second baseman, Cole Young. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Nobody out. Runner at first. Stroman throw to first.
No,
and he's back in safely. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, number 3.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Hit in the air out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is a big first out.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Gets down, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Raleigh getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mariners.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
On the ground right side. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony
Volpe.
Gilbert back to work. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. Stay straight.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes,
Oh,
slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And that one missing low. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Up next,
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Jason
hitter,
Dominguez. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Peraza leads off first with one away. Swung on, popped up left side. Williamson. And makes the grab. And there's two down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That's in there. Strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Fair ball. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. One left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Back in New York, out of the fourth. In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. That catches the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Next offering is outside. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That missed by a lot. Counts full, 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees,
Up
but
next,
just no
for
help from the umpire.
Volunteers, the first baseman,
Stepping in, Luke Raley. Went down on strikes his first time through. Raley in his third season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. Grounded out his first time up. right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Towards first, and that's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ripped on a line to center. Bellinger brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now the third baseman, Ben Williamson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Cole Young digs in now. Worked to walk at his first trip to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. First and second, 2 down. That's in there. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Polanco, the lead runner at second. Williamson on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air, left field. Stanton makes the grab, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Champion and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cody Bellinger. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1 out, bases empty. And now the count is even. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And now 2-2. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
The batter, number 13.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Baseman.
His first at bat was a strikeout.
Jr.
Hard on the ground to first. Raley takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Will Warren getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Way outside, ball 1. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher Cal.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's it for Marcus Stroman, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching,
Will Warren
Yankees,
takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at first. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. If you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He is struck out, and he is walked. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. Jorge Polanco goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Warren won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
New
for the
pitcher
New
now,
York Yankees,
Jonathan Loaisiga.
They
Number
know that he can
43.
get a right-hander out,
Jonathan
but he's in position to face a couple of lefties
Loaisiga.
this inning.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
'98 at the knees for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting. Right
2
fielder,
down, base is
Dominic.
empty. And stepping in for the
Canzone.
Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Drilled out towards left center field. Bellinger going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 4 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back for more from
Leading
the
up
Bronx.
for the
Now it's
Yankees,
Goldschmidt up
the
to the
first
plate.
baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Definitely
Now
made him chase
batting,
a little bit
catcher,
out of the zone right
Upton.
there. I don't think that's a strike if he
Well.
takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Wells takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again,
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
The batter, number 11.
Now,
Shortstop,
Anthony Volpe struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-1. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Started after it, appeal to first. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Digging in,
Now
Oswald
batting,
Peraza.
third baseman,
1 for 1 with a
Oswald.
single so far.
Peraza.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Slice down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground and foul ball. Two outs. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Ben Williamson. Loisaga back to work. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Cole
Young. The next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Williamson gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball inside.
Loisaga fires. In the air to left down the line. Stanton on the move. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. That one to first. Slides for the stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And there's a rocket into the outfield. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 on with 2 away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's one of the best players in the game. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. 2nd and 3rd, 2 down. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th. In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch, not close. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Judge comes up empty there. Next offering in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's a base hit to left. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody.
One of the first real jams of the game
Bellinger.
for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Bellinger up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just off the inside edge. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it, puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That's a little bit low.
1-0. Let's go, Yankees.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
And they're all loaded up.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for
batter,
the walk,
number
and that
13,
last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He made him pay for that one. His 16th homer of the year. A 4 spot on the board. It's 5-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
One down. Paul Goldschmidt now. And he takes a strike.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
One down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin
Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Trent Thornton preparing to come on if needed. Spire, the lefty, warming up as well. That one outside, and the count even 1-1. 4 runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. And strike 2.
1-2.
And that one is inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Mariners,
reliever out of the pen, Ryan
number
Wu.
22.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a base hit up the middle. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So digging in, Oswald Peraza. Fought off foul. Wells over at second. Volpe at first. 2 out of the inning. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And that one a little bit high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Grand slam for the Yanks this inning. It's down to 1 at 5-4. You're dialed into the show. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. At the plate, Randy Arozarena. And that misses. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Beater, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And the 1-0. That's to third. Over to Goldie. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, 0-2 now. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that certainly feels good
Now
when you
batting,
can win the
the
at-bat
first baseman.
after being down in the count, up
Really?
against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 out, runner at second. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
So up next, Dominic Canzone. 0 for 3 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Bottom of the 7th.
Leading up
batter
for
now,
the Yankees,
Jason Dominguez.
the designated hitter, Jason.
Woo measures 6
Dominguez.
feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. That one catches the corner for a strike. And fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right
The right
there.
fielder,
And I
number
don't mean to laugh,
99,
but that's a tough
Aaron.
one. I mean, pretty much a perfect
Yeah.
strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Judge over the top.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all
Cody
about. He's got the stuff, obviously.
Bellinger.
Right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So the Yanks go in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Now pitching for
Out of the
New
bullpen
York
for the
Yankees,
Yankees, Tim Hill.
number
Should be a good
41.
first matchup for him here. He's
Yeah.
been doing a great job against
Yeah.
right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Well, One-run game. Now the third baseman, Ben Williamson. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that one almost hit him. Popped up. Nabs it. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The second baseman, Cole.
And up next for Seattle,
Young.
Cole Young. That one's in there, 0-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton up and throwing. Ground ball left side. Peraza fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now 1-2. Two outs. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Trent Thornton.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Here's Stanton
leading off for the Yankees.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
First pitch misses. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Stanton swings, crushes one, out to left, back there, and out of here. And we're starting over. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering way off the plate. On the ground to second, might be 2. To Crawford for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Well.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed. Anthony Volpe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Arozarena makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. All even at 5 apiece. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
New York Yankees,
and on the mound, a closer, Scott Efros. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Efros.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. Got him! Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Now batting,
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Gets the slider in there for a strike. All tied up here at the top of the ninth.
No, that's a ball.
Clips the corner and a count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And the next pitch is way outside. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We're all tied up 5-5. So bottom of the 9th, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Thornton back to work. And delivers outside. Activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz appears to be getting loose. Spire warming up as well. Outside. Now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses there. Full count 3-2. Oswald Peraza in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting third baseman.
So now a pinch hitter, Ben Rice.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that's down and away. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
One down, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. That one almost got him.
1-1. Two balls, one strike.
That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. Two down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Trent Thornton won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Gabe
Mariners.
Spire comes on now.
Number
This
55.
guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent
Gabe
job of avoiding walks so
Spire.
far this season.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Hard hit, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And here comes Bellinger. First offering, and it just misses. Trying to send this to extra innings. Right through there for a strike. liner. And that one hops the wall. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Yankees get a walk-off win 6-5.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.